The Bible doesn't just tolerate wealth, it actively encourages it, revealing God's design for your financial abundance, not for greed, but for purpose and generosity. Forget the misconceptions that portray poverty as piety. Scripture, from Genesis to Revelation, paints a vivid picture of a creator who delights in blessing his children with resources, not just for their own comfort, but to be channels of his grace in the world. One of the clearest blueprints for this divine intention is found in Genesis 12, where God tells Abraham, "I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing." This isn't just a promise of spiritual favor, it's a profound declaration of material prosperity intertwined with purpose. Genesis 13:2 explicitly states, Abraham had become very wealthy in livestock and in silver and gold. God blessed Abraham with immense resources not because he hoarded them, but because he was meant to be a blessing, to establish a legacy that would impact generations. His story isn't about personal gain, but about being equipped to fulfill a divine mission. If this idea of purposeful wealth resonates with you, hit that like button and let us know in the comments. This principle echoes powerfully through the life of Solomon, the wisest and wealthiest man to ever live. He didn't ask for riches, he asked for wisdom to govern God's people. In 1 Kings 3:13, God responds, "I will give you what you have not asked, both riches and honor, so that no one in your lifetime will compare with you." Solomon understood that true wealth isn't just about money, it's a byproduct of wisdom and stewardship. He leveraged his resources to build the temple, foster trade, and establish justice. His reign wasn't just luxurious, it was an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity for his entire nation. This wasn't some magic formula for instant riches, but a direct consequence of aligning his desires with God's will for wisdom and service. Proverbs 10:22 reinforces this, stating, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it." This isn't permission for laziness, but an invitation to trust in divine providence, understanding that genuine, lasting prosperity comes from following God's principles. It's about working smarter with divine guidance, not just harder. So, are you chasing wealth for its own sake or seeking wisdom first, trusting that true abundance will follow? But what about those who say money is the root of all evil? The Bible actually says in 1 Timothy 6:10 that the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil, a critical distinction. Money itself is a tool, morally neutral. It's our attachment to it, our idolatry of it, that leads to ruin. The antidote isn't poverty, but radical generosity. Consider the parable of the talents in Matthew 25, where the master entrusted different amounts of money. The servant who invested his money and doubled it was praised and rewarded, while the one who buried his single talent out of fear was condemned. This isn't just about financial markets, it's a profound lesson in stewarding resources for growth and impact. God expects us to be productive, to multiply what He gives us, not just protect it. 2 Corinthians 9:6 speaks directly to this principle of multiplication. Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. This is the undeniable law of the harvest. It applies to relationships, effort, and your finances. When you give generously, invest wisely, sow into good ground, you activate a divine law of abundance. It's not about manipulating God, it's about aligning with this principle. If you're eager to unlock more biblical insights for true financial freedom, make sure you subscribe to Biblical Wealth and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive. So, how does this translate to your life today?
It's not about waiting for a sudden windfall. It's about disciplined stewardship, wise decision-making, and a heart committed to generosity in every season. Deuteronomy 8:18 reminds us, "But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth." This isn't about self-made success. It's about acknowledging the divine source of every opportunity, every skill, every breakthrough, even your very capacity to earn. This verse is a powerful reminder that our ability to create wealth, whether through innovation, diligent hard work, or strategic investment, is a gift from God. It transforms the mundane grind into a sacred calling, the daily tasks into acts of worship. It means embracing opportunities for growth, diligently learning financial literacy, and making choices that honor God with your resources beyond just your tithes. This isn't about getting rich quick, but about building a lasting legacy of blessing, just like Abraham, powered by wisdom like Solomon, and fueled by generosity that sows bountifully into the world. Ultimately, the Bible doesn't want you to be rich for riches' sake. It wants you to be wealthy so you can fulfill your purpose, amplify your generosity, and become a powerful agent of positive change in a world that desperately needs resources directed towards good. Your pursuit of financial abundance, when rooted in biblical principles and stewardship, isn't selfish, it's sacred. It's an opportunity to transform your life and the lives of countless others. What will you do with the ability to produce wealth that God has already given you? Share your thoughts below. How has biblical wisdom impacted your financial journey? We love hearing your stories and insights.